Hey everybody, welcome to Popcorn Planet. I'm Andy Signor, and those that know me know I don't like to cancel anybody, except pedos. Those are the one group that I'm totally okay canceling. I'm just not okay with them in our society. I think they need help, and we should do everything we can to make sure that they don't have content to watch. So that's why I was very frustrated when I saw this new show, Cuties, trending all over the internet, because Netflix is dropping this new movie on September 9th. This is a French film, and Netflix decided to kick up the marketing on this film to attract, I guess, guys, these girls are 11. These girls are 11. And this was marketed to the world as coming September 9th, Amy, 11, becomes fascinated with a twerking dance crew. Hoping to join them, she starts to explore her femininity, defying her family's traditions. Guys, this is gross. This is gross. This was so gross. 4chan decided to ban it. You can't ban any images from this movie. Even 4chan had the wherewithal to realize, yeah, this isn't good. Look, this is the one topic I feel like a lot of people on the internet can agree upon. And apparently what's frustrating is the movie isn't as bad as the marketing is alluding. I haven't seen the movie, so I can't speak to it, but this was how it was marketed in France. And then this is how they marketed here in America. Guys, what's going on? Like, what's going on? I don't want to keep focusing on that image because I don't want it to give it to creepy guys out there to watch it. But who else is that image for? It shouldn't be for 11-year-olds. That's for damn sure. Why do we keep doing this to our youth? Just, I don't want to say the words because I got to be careful, although I said a big one in the beginning, but over-sensualize. I'll use the lighter word there. Why are we doing that to our kids? Between Instagram, Snapchat, everything that they're watching, it's just getting so scary out there. And it's weird because I remember as a my parents were, oh, you're being crazy. I want to wear my skirt out and show some leg. Is how it used to be. And now it's like every generation, less and less and less clothes. And it's starting to happen to younger and younger of an audience. It's terrifying. For those that don't know, I have a stepdaughter. I met an amazing woman here in Florida. I'll introduce you to her at some point. I'm just afraid because the internet sucks. But she's amazing. I love her dearly. And she has a daughter. And I got to meet her. For the past few years, I've been able to, help raise this amazingly smart person. And it does, when you have a daughter and you have someone, a female, especially a 10-year-old in your life, it absolutely heightens things to make sure you're more aware than other things. And I've learned so much, and I'm so grateful for the experience and the opportunities to now really realize, like, even as I've done so many stupid things, and I realize we got to be so much more careful with our kids. But watching a 10-year-old grow up in this world of TikToks and Instagram filters and filters that make you look more beautiful. I mean, women have it tough enough. Women just this impossible task of always being beautiful, of always being on. It sucks. It sucks. I get it. And we as men don't always help that. We're terrible in our own ways. But the point of the matter is I see it now getting to younger and younger generations through the internet, and it's scary. And this show, I don't know, this movie might be better off than its terrible marketing is doing. But it just shows how much better we need to be. This is an important topic. It's happening. Dance moms. There's Stargirl. Go look at Stargirl on CW. Like, what the heck? That show's for kids. And she's got to always have like the skin tight craziness. Like, why? A skin tight leotard is enough. Why do we got to start showing midriffs in these leotards? Like, who is that for? It really feels like creepy Hollywood executives are like, show a little bit more skin. But she's 16. Yeah, so show it. Like, this is gross. That's why there's so many weird conspiracies out there about all these things in underworld communities. And I always say you're crazy. They don't exist. But I don't know, man. There's some serious craziness happening in Hollywood where this gets through the Netflix filter. I mean, come on. What kind of... God, who is this movie for? Is this movie for 11-year-olds, in which case, gross? Or is this movie for adults, in which case, grosser? What are we doing? I mean, this is awful. So, I mean, internet was in turmoil today, freaking out, calling this movie out. And thank God the internet agreed on something. We seem to agree on this topic, Epstein, all this stuff. Like, we agree on, like, yeah, Maxwell, whatever, get rid of these people. These people are not good for society. There are levels to things, right? They're at the top of the chain of get out, go to jail. Like that, of course. And then you got people like Weinstein, exactly. Get them out, so get them through the court system, prove it, get them out, put them in jail, right? That, of course. But so for once, like canceling something, I'm like, yes, cancel this marketing campaign because this isn't good. And anybody who says otherwise, you're gross. And no, there's no reason why we should be objectifying 11-year-old girls like this. Not for any dance routine, no show, no movie. It's disgusting. Now, this movie may delve into those topics, in which case, great, we should handle it. The pressures of an 11-year-old trying to become a woman, like and changing and all that stuff, and the pressures of today's society and what they look like and their friends and how they speak. And there's definitely something there, even for adults to watch, to hopefully educate us and make us see that we got to be better around our kids. Like, it's the one thing. Like, I don't mind. When I show my kids, and I do a series with my kids watching movies, I'm very careful about the stuff that's more adult situations, the SE things, the violence, the language, they know better. You can get sort of know that's fake, but it's hard to fake, the tight outfits and the stuff. Kids at 11, even some kids even through 11 are still innocent if you parent them right. They don't need to learn all this terribleness and be the pressures. But it starts seeping through the little pockets of YouTube or internet apps that you think are safe, and they're not. We got to be better. We got to be careful. At some point, they're out and they're going to learn it themselves, and they're going to have to. The kids, but we as parents need to make sure we show them and say, like, this isn't appropriate. We don't need to dance. Why are the fact that this is? In fact, this is a good teaching moment. I think some parents just go, they got in a lot of trouble because you can't dress like this. And if you're in a dance routine or something when they're asking you to dress like this, you should speak up because there's no reason to dress like that. And I think we have to do our part to help educate our kids that we have or we know of, to make sure that we're not encouraging this type of thing, and that we do speak out when we see Netflix promoting this kind of disgustingness for kids this age. So thankfully, because of everybody flipping out, Netflix apologized. They came through with an apology, and but a little too late for me, if you ask me. But so they came through after a lot of people complaining. They did step forward, and they said that they quickly took down the offending artwork, replaced it, and wouldn't confirm whether the poster was made in-house or agency. The streamer apologized. We're deeply sorry for the inappropriate artwork that we used in Cuties. It was not okay, nor was it representative of this French film, which premiered at Sundance. We've now updated the picture and the description. So look, if there's a bigger problem here and this film is actually more troubling than just the marketing is alluding, then this apology sucks because they're just skirting the blame. Who did the marketing? Why? How did it get through your censors? How are you going to make sure you're going to do a better thing? Because my kids are on there. How do you make sure a kid doesn't stumble upon this? It's rated TVMA. So it's not rated. It's not a show for 11-year-olds. So you got to be an adult to watch this show. How did this get through? TVMA, here's my thumbnail because I don't want to keep showing the image. For a TVMA, I'm sorry, who's wants to click on this? This is a show about the coming of age of 11-year-olds. You got all these... Sorry. It's either for girls, in which case we shouldn't be, exploiting them like this, or it's for adults, and then yikes. You don't think some guys are going to watch this that shouldn't be watching it? What are you doing, Netflix? What is going on? We got to be better than this. There needs to be more accountability on this one than, whoops, sorry, we took the poster down. Enough is enough. We can't let our kids be put through this filter anymore. It's disgusting. They are kids. It's always sometimes, the young adults, or they use other words. These are kids, and this is gross. And that's what I got to say about this. I'm glad Netflix has adjusted it, but let's see how the movie is. If you know something about the movie or have more insight about this, please hit me up on social media or down below. And join us live tonight. We'll be on Nerd Wars, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us live. We're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about Batman. You can learn about the Batman story right here. Ben Affleck's back. Lots more. So stay tuned. Watch some other stuff. And be sure to subscribe to here to Popcorn Planet. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you.